What's up, everyone? Blatino here. Topic I want to talk about today is, I always say this, is very important, and of course it's very important in everything else because that is hooking up. And this is something that goes on a whole lot, whether it's in the gay community or whether it's just with straight people or whatever else. And this is something that I just don't get what's going on, and that is, what is up with all the hooking up, and isn't it very tiresome to do? Because to me it's like it's so common nowadays, and everyone loves that, and for some reason they more prefer that, like I said, than relationships, and I don't know what's the reason for like what drives them to do this so much. Like, you go in there for a quickie that's like, what, 5 or 10 minutes, I would say, or maybe 20 the most, and then you go back home, and then you get hard again, or then you look for somebody else. Like, I don't get the point of that. Like, if anything, I would more prefer a friend with benefits than to go around randomly and just mess with a whole bunch of dudes that you don't know who they've been with or what they have or anything like that. And with me, I look at things internally than externally. As in, some people, they look at you just the looks and, what do you have in your pants and things like that, and then they'll be interested. Me is like, I look at the inside as in how many people you have messed with, and how I feel that me messing with you is going to be like me messing with all the other hundreds or billions or whatever you was messing with before that. That's how I see it as. So that's why it would be more harder for me to go around and just like hook up with a random person. But like I said, if I cannot get a relationship, which it seems like very impossible to do, I would more prefer one steady friend with benefits as one person that I can just be with, and one that's not out there whoring around. That's my perspective on it, and that to me would be much better. But obviously, everyone here just likes quick hookups. They just like one night stands pretty much, and no matter who you are, they don't even know your name or anything about you, or like I said, if you're clean or not, how many people you've been with. They don't care about anything like that, but it's so quick to hook up. Like, I don't get that at all. Isn't it like tiresome to you? Don't you get bored of the hooking up? I mean, a lot of people who's probably watching this probably say no, of course not. And to me, that's really sad, especially when it comes to being a human being. Like, you need to like understand how to control yourself and control your hormones and just relax a bit. And you have a hand, right? So might as well use that. And you have videos, pornography, that you can use online just for that, or pictures or whatever. Like, why not even do that? Just to, kind of, reduce that whole hooking up crap that a lot of people like to do. And to me, like I said, it's so common. It's too much of what's going on, especially like within the gay community. This goes on a lot. And that's why, like I said, a lot of people see us as, these sex hounds or toys, or just really dirty people that just don't even know anything. They don't know the definition of love. They just want to have sex. And to me, it's sad because that's how I do see the gay community as well. And that's the reason why I don't really participate or like get too into the scene with them, because I don't like the lifestyle they live. Like, we may be the same, as in we both like the same gender only, but we don't have the same type of characteristics or the type of hobbies that we do. And with them and with me, it's so much different. So that's the reason why I more like to stay to myself, or if I do find somebody, it'd be a normal type of gay guy, like somebody who's not too out there in the scene or things like that. Because usually those type of people is always the problem to me, like either too feminine or too dirty type, and they like had a whole bunch of partners in the past and things like that. And like I said, I look at things internally. So if you had so many, to me, that makes me feel like you're used up and I don't have any interest anymore. That's how I see it. Some people may see it as bad. Some people say, oh, you give people chances, blah, blah, blah. But still, that's, like I said, I have my sort of views and beliefs on things. So I don't agree with it. But like I said, if I was to agree with it, I would say friend with benefits. I wouldn't really say that's like a hookup type of thing, but it is you sort of having one steady person. So I guess it's sort of like having a relationship, not a real one, but it's better than nothing, right? But yeah, so that's pretty much the point of this video is, like, isn't hooking up so tiresome, and doesn't it get boring to those guys that do this thing like every day or every few weeks or every other week? And it's just, I don't know, I don't get what's going on nowadays. And to me, this goes on, it's just so constant now. It's like it's so easy to find somebody for that than it's to find anybody for a relationship. You can hit up, you can message somebody and ask them about, like, to have sex with them or something like that, and watch how quick they would answer for that. But if you was to say hello or how you doing, or you looking for a relationship, or you open to one, they would be like, oh no, I'm not here for that, or this is not the site for it. That's to me, that to me, this frustrates me and pisses me off. Like, once it's something to do with sex or showing pictures, like nude pictures, they'll open up quickly and have a whole conversation with you. But anything else is like, oh, okay, or okay, cool, or LOL, things like that. And that, to me, that's just sad. This hooking up thing is too common, and it needs to stop. And let me know in the comments below if you agree with me on this, disagree, tell me experiences with it, and what do you feel that's going on in today's world. Like I said, not only with the gay community, but everyone else, every other sexuality, because as I see, every human being is like that, and for some reason they cannot control themselves. Like, I know we all have that feeling for, like, the urge. Like I said, why not just get a friend with benefits? That would be much better, perfect to do. I would more rather go for that. But like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I'm a saint, and not like this and that. I mean, yeah, we all have that, but I would definitely have somebody for just one person instead of going around wanting 100 other people you mess with. And to me, that's just really sickening, dirty, and I don't agree with that at all. So let me know in the comments. Like my video, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. This has been a very important topic for me. Like, I haven't really discussed this at all, so I just felt like I should now, instead of going over the whole, rehashing the whole dating stuff all the time. Gets annoying. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all for another video. Goodbye.